Yes, pioneering city taking resilience into consideration is obviously a city which is forward-looking, which is taking all kind of measures to avoid any vulnerable and weakening situations, taking resilience into consideration right from the beginning in the design stage. This is key, because then with less money, cities can be prepared for future risks. How to go about risks. It's not always about a stronger construction, for instance, but maybe a construction at another site. So resilience is not always associated with higher costs. I think it's another message. It's rather associated with better thought through approaches. Yes, obviously one has to take into consideration a more holistic approach to this. Sometimes it's also a matter of multifunctionality of infrastructure projects. This is a very important element. I think that when we have more functions associated to an infrastructure project, we are also able to mobilize more funds and generate more income. So that's always an issue. So one should always assess opportunities. This in turn has also to be financially bankable, because otherwise no investor is interested. And we know all that the public sector won't be the only source of financing, so public-private partnerships are key. Yeah, finally, we have a mentioning of the infrastructure in SDG 11, but ultimately infrastructure work, and particularly infrastructure work in cities, are at the end is covering all in SDGs. It has to do with health, it has to do with inclusive approaches, it has to do with a variety of issues around natural resources, biodiversity, climate change, and so on and so forth. So infrastructure is the real backbone. If this has to be in place in order to be able to substantively contribute to the implementation of the SDGs as soon as possible.